Good morning.
Morning.
How are you all this morning? Hello everyone. I've got my apple cider vinegar. Gribby's making a coffee. Have you got your hot chocolate or your tea? Or your coffee? Like Gribby?
Or your apple cider vinegar, like Amy.
John, you're on! I've actually seen a comment from John.
Oh, have you? Oh, good.
My friend John Deep.
Didn't realise he got up this early.
Yeah, he gets up really early.
Does he?
Yeah. He's a morning person. My friend John keeps asking questions on this, but it takes so long for us to see it that he's getting very... Oh, Helen! Good morning! Katie Richardson! I know, I've got my hat on, but I've only got my hat on because I'm covered in spots.
You're not.
I am. He's just lying. I am. Who did you buy the... I don't even know what that means.
Cheers. I've not
Cheers.
finished my coffee yet, but...
Oh, why not?
I know.
Go and make it.
I'm waiting for the milk to froth.
Oh, got to have the milk to froth. So how are we all this morning? Have you got your questions ready? I have several questions for you today. Okay, let's go, John. Let's have some questions from you then. We were going to do like a themed one this morning, and then we thought, Nikki, hello! We thought, oh, we'll just throw it out to you.
Yeah,
I'm eating a Larabar. If you ever have these, they're really good. They are.
I'm having toast.
He's having toast because we've run out of bread, and we've got one.
Are you sure you don't want one side?
No. It's afternoon where you live right now. Happy afternoon.
Ah. Where in the world are you?
Must be...
Anyway, isn't it?
I don't know, yeah. The dogs are good. I've just given them a... Where are they? Oh, there's Magic.
Yeah.
Just given them a... what are they called? A dentist. God, I can't speak this morning. Do you prefer the dogs to Gribby, Phil says.
Oh.
Yes. That's an easy one. Yeah.
Easy. Oh.
Oh, Washington.
Oh, amazing.
It's 3 a.m.
That's dedication.
That is dedication. Hello from Manila. Hello. Wow. I'm tanning and watching... You're tanning and watching Coffee Morning.
Jealous.
Oh, you're on the balcony, aren't you? Is it tanning weather today? It must be. We were sat out on the terrace all day yesterday. We've got like a little terrace area painted blue. It's quite small, but it's really nice. So we sat there and pretended we were on holiday, which was lovely, wasn't it?
Lovely, yeah.
It's really nice. Do that if you have outside space. I know some people don't, which is probably not very nice, but if you do, just go out and close your eyes and pretend you're on holiday. Amy, how are your nails still done? Because mine, no, they are not. So what I'm having to do, here you go, you can see the growth. I'm having to just keep chopping them down, and then I'm going to keep painting over them until they've all completely grown out. I have like fake nails on. Come to Asia. I'd love to go to Asia.
I love Asia. Asia's my favourite continent.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that because you worked in Hong Kong?
Yeah. Clang.
Clang. Every time we do a coffee morning. Coffee!
Coffee.
Every time we do a coffee morning. Gribby says that he worked in Hong Kong.
And I worked in Mumbai, in India.
He was in a Bollywood movie.
In 4.
In 4 Bollywood movies, sorry. He's famous. Right, come on, John Deep. Come through with the questions. I'm waiting. If you could wear only one outfit for the rest of life, what would it be? Something really comfortable. Right. Jogging bottoms and a t-shirt.
You not wear the dress you wore to Olivier?
No.
She looks stunning all the time. Didn't she look stunning?
John Deep said he's asked 2 questions so far. I've not seen one.
Not seen one, John. We must have you on mute. We've
muted you. I'm giving you one more chance and I will be leaving. Okay, come on, where's the question? This better be a good question, John, because we've been waiting for 2 weeks now. Come on, give me that question. Add more salt, please. Said, what is the hardest line to sing from 6? God, I don't know. He says, Gribby, don't test me now. The hardest line. It's all quite hard. Well, it wouldn't be if you were standing still, because you're just jumping around all the time and dancing. Then the songs become hard. But yeah, all you want to do is quite hard. Just jumping up and down for 7 minutes. Oh, here it is.
And it's long,
What's the biggest job that you nearly got but you didn't? That's a good question. Very good, John. That's taken 2 weeks, but it's a good one. Oh my God, it's the biggest job. I don't know. Loads of musicals. Every musical that you can ever think of, I haven't got. So just think of one and I haven't got it. Or probably, which John knows, this Disney programme that about 2-3 years ago I auditioned for it. Very upset, didn't get it. But then I got sick straight away. So actually it's quite a good story, because I was really upset that I didn't get this Disney show. Because it would have been like my first big TV thing. It would have been, would have probably changed my life, all of those sorts of things. And I got right down, it's me and another girl, and then I didn't get it, and I was so upset. But then a couple of weeks afterwards, I auditioned for 6 and got 6, and obviously that completely changed my life. So when you think, something was for you and you're really upset about it, don't, because there's always something else around the corner. It wasn't for me. So you think that's true?
Nearly got CV's quite long, isn't it?
Mine's huge.
Nearly got that.
Nearly got
that.
Oh my God. If you could be a Disney princess, what would you be? I love Belle. I think she's great.
Yeah, you'd be a good Belle. I'd want to be Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, because Sleeping Beauty is my favourite.
Did you?
Yeah, because I like the
I thought you wanted to be Maleficent.
Oh, yeah, no, but she's not a princess, is she? I would be a great Maleficent.
Well. If you had to become...
Staff.
Here you go. If you had to become a random object, what would you be?
I like Mrs. Pop.
Yeah. I'd want to be a chandelier.
I'm going to be a wine bottle. I'd constantly be touching alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic.
Question 2. What job did you get, turned down, and later on thought, that would have been good to do in hindsight?
Oh.
What question?
It's a good one.
What's yours?
I'm gutted I never did the Catherine... I was telling you about the Catherine Jenkins tour. But I didn't turn that down.
Tell them the story.
Just was offered it, and then we did some rejigging, and it was cut.
He was cut. Cut out.
No, it's very sad. Her arena tour.
What job am I sad that I didn't do? None, because when I look back now, I think no, it all happened the way it should. I had a lot of people back in the day, when I was much younger, telling me what to do. And because I was very naive and I didn't train and all those things, I didn't really know the industry, I did whatever they told me to do, which I probably wouldn't have done now. So if I'd had my head on my shoulders now back then, I think things would have been a lot different. However, saying all of that, I'm really happy the way things have worked out, because I have had a lot of knockbacks and a lot of rejection, but now when I do get a job or something great happens, I appreciate it so much more. And I know that sounds very I don't know what the word is, but it's true. I don't regret a single thing.
You are very hardworking.
Thanks, Gribby. He sees me every day, that's why. When I was auditioning for Pretty Woman, and I was like driving him crazy.
Singing I Can't Go Back constantly on for a recall.
Sorry about that. John, I've got another question. What is the best and worst audition you ever displayed to a panel? Oh, I think we did this one. Mine was West Side Story in Paris, where they asked if I was ill because I was that bad. I wasn't ill. I was completely fine. What's yours, Glenn? I can't remember what you said.
Mine was either the Pippin
and the good for you.
Good for you. Or I auditioned for Crime Watch.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. All right, tell them what you did. This is really funny.
So it was in this tiny room, and it was literally like 2 people in this room and a camera between them. Not much more space than this dining room table, actually. And I had to break into the room, go out the room, break into the room. It was the eggiest audition.
Can you do it?
I did it in proper musical theatre style.
Do it,
I was
do it, do
over the top going.
Did you not get that one?
No, I didn't get
You
that
didn't get that one. I have done loads of very bad auditions. Well, not like really bad, but just like, you know, when you go in and you've not like, you know, you've not given your best, that you've not done what you wanted, what they wanted you to do. For sure, I've done that a lot. And especially like when you go in and you do quite well, and then the director will be like, oh, okay, do it again. But can you do it like this? And then you just don't do it like that at all, and you just do what you did before, and you think, you come out and you go, why did I do that? So I've done that quite a lot. But you know, it is what it is. Oh no. What else? Other questions have we got here? Have you ever been to the Netherlands? Yes, I have.
Have you?
I've been to Amsterdam.
Lovely.
Need to sneeze.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. We've been a few times. Me and Helen, who's on, I think she's on the live. She might have gone now, but
Goldstone Helen.
Goldstone Helen,
Oh.
who, if you've been looking at my stories, has been doing these singers that inspire her every day, and she's been singing a song, and she's fabulous. So you'll see them on my Insta story, but go and check her out. She's wonderful. But me and Helen, we're in a group together called Goldstone Live. Go and follow them on Instagram. And we did Pride there one year in Amsterdam on their main show. Oh my gosh, it was so good. We had the best time. Felt like pop stars. Yeah, it's fabulous. If you were to play a Heather, who would you want to play? Oh, I don't know.
I don't really know the Heathers that well.
Do you know what? I'm so annoyed. I never saw it because...
No,
Oh, she is here. Hey, Hales. I never saw it, but I know Jodie Steele really well, and I was supposed to go and see it, and then I couldn't. I think I was in 6 at the time. Something along those lines. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted that I didn't get to see it. If you could go anywhere for a week, where would you go? I love Italy.
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but here. Yeah. I'd go to Italy. Oh, have you ever collapsed on stage and it went unknown? I've told them this story already, John.
Yeah.
Yes, I fell over a vocal monitor, knocked myself out, and no one knew about it, and my legs were sticking out of the curtain. Thank you for making me say it again. It was in Newcastle. Hello from New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand. Maldives or Italy? Italy. Aimie, I do singing lessons and love acting, but I live in a small place and there aren't many opportunities. What should I do? Well, you can do online singing lessons now. Oh, just bit my own tongue. My singing teacher, he does online stuff. So when I was really busy or couldn't get to where he was, with the piano, we just Skype and have a lesson. It's a bit different from obviously being in the room, but if you can't get to London or you can't get to a big city or something like that, then I think it's the way forward now.
Yeah,
everyone's
at the moment,
everyone's doing everything online and a bit cheaper as well. So that's always good.
Always good.
Oh, because singing lessons are so expensive. How's the toast, Gribby?
Old? How old? Well, it's frozen.
No, not how old is it. How is it? Anywhere but here.
You're going crazy. It's good I've got Marmite on it.
Don't be nervous. Start the singing lessons. You will regret it if you don't do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Oh, yeah, it's so important, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is Angela on? Angela's on. Good. Oh, good night. Realistia. Didn't say that right. If you were in Mean Girls the musical, who would you want to be? Oh, of course, Regina George.
Wow.
She's amazing.
You kept singing that.
We keep singing
one
it.
line
Is
yesterday.
it? Go on, sing it.
No, 'cause I can't. My name is Regina George.
There you go.
That's the bit you were singing.
Because who do we listen to? We listen to said this the other week, but we were listening to Renee, can't remember her name.
Oh, there's that incredible
girl. And then we were listening to, I heard Lauren Drew sing it actually on something she was doing, I can't remember what it was. She was very good. Amy, do you like junkyard sales where you can pick up bootleg copies of CDs?
Brilliant.
Yeah, I love a car boot. When I was younger, me and my mum used to do car boots all the time, and then me and my friend Ray used to do them all the time as well. I don't have any stuff anymore. I sold it all. I have no things.
They still do car boots?
They must still do car boots. Where I'm from in Stevenage, there's the biggest car boot sale, and people used to travel all across, wherever, Hertfordshire.
We ought to go.
I'd love it. We don't have any stuff. Wasn't just go to buy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all rubbish though, but it's brilliant. You're driving in the car and you'd have all your stuff in the back of the car, and you wouldn't have even opened the car, and people would be like, round the car, like, can I buy it for £1, please? Like, just ridiculous. They'd be like, just taking the stuff.
I like that character.
Thank you. That's Jan from Stevenage. What song do you belt when you're alone? Well, I'm never alone because I'm with him. What song is it?
I don't know. It changes, doesn't it?
Yeah. When are you next doing Natalie's salon? All the time.
Oh, and she needs to do it soon because I need my...
Here's the question. I think Gribby should grow his hair out because I think floppy hair is very attractive.
You want me to look like... Who is it?
I want you to look like someone.
Hugh Grant.
Oh, Hugh Grant. Yeah, because I think
he's
a bit of a Hugh Grant English gent. So I think he should grow his hair really long.
I'm very flattered.
Yes, I grew up in Stevenage and loved the car boot sale. Yay! Favourite song to belt in the shower? I don't have showers. I don't know.
No, you don't, do you?
No, I'm not a shower girl. I'm a bath girl. Love a bath.
Just like Pretty Woman, just like Vivian.
Oh yeah, she likes the bath. What role would you want if you were a guy and the opposite for Grubby?
I know, it auto-corrects when I was doing my Insta story. I used to get that at school all the time. I told you about when I was going to marry Sean.
No.
And Sean's surname was Butt, so we were going to double barrel it. So
Gribby Butt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a name. That's a name. What's the strangest place you've fallen asleep? Again, Johnny's asking these questions because he knows the answers. I fall asleep everywhere. Everywhere. I fell asleep once in an ice cream shop while we were halfway through an ice cream. Just fell asleep. I always fall asleep. Especially if I'm like around people, like me and Helen, my friend Arabella and Rachel. We used to do like these pizza Sundays, and I all the time just fall asleep. They'd be having a lovely time and I'd go to bed. It's weird. Sorry about that.
I used to fall asleep at college.
Did you?
Yeah, in music notation.
Oh god.
Oh, it's just... Because I'd already done it all, so it was just boring. So, yeah.
He's too clever. When I was at Arts Ed...
Did you fall asleep?
We were all sat in a circle and on our chairs. And I fell asleep and fell off my chair
Brilliant.
into the centre of the circle. There you go, I was very tired. Leicester Square. Oh, I didn't ask that question. What role would you play if you could be a girl and I could be a boy? I've told you this, Joseph! In Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Mine would be Grace O'Malley from Pirate Queen.
Oh, lol. Would it really be that? Would it?
Yeah, because I like the song.
Oh, go on, sing us a song.
That Woman.
Yeah.
Not it's in That Woman.
Stop it.
It's in the song Woman.
Do you want to come say hello? Oh. How you got into acting, performing, and what was your first role, and how did you get it? I got into performing because I can't speak. I took part in a competition, a singing competition, and I ended up winning the singing competition. It was all luck, really. But I always wanted to be in musicals, but we didn't really have any money, and I didn't really know how to do it. But I entered the singing competition, won it, and then I got my agent from that, and then that was kind of it. So I know that's not very, very helpful about how you get into it. But go to school, go to college.
Yeah, they give you lots of opportunities at colleges.
Angela says, can you do an online dance class? Well, wow.
Oh, what a good idea.
What a good idea. So, we did West End Wednesday last week. Gosh.
Oh, my God.
Was it last week? Or was it the week before? Anyway, at some point during this lockdown, me and Gribby did West End Wednesday. And we did a little snippet of No Way, the choreography from No Way. So we decided we're going to do our own dance class every Saturday just before coffee morning. So I thought it would be really nice. We could do the dance class and then we can see you guys afterwards on live and chat about it and other stuff as well. But so keep your eyes peeled for that today. I'm going to put a little post on the old Instagram. So if you do want to come to mine and Gribby's dance class, we're going to be doing loads of choreography from loads of shows that we've been in. So Six, In the Heights, Pretty Woman,
42nd Street,
yes,
Chorus Line,
Hairspray.
Yeah.
So
Fame.
We're going to... Fame.
So I'm just dropping
Fame. So yeah, if you want to learn some routines from those shows, get involved in our dance class. But like I said, I'll put a little thing on at some point today. What did you first have an interest in out singing, dancing and acting? I wanted to be a dancer. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do more than anything, was to be a dancer. But not that I wasn't very good. But I went to ballroom when I was a kid, ballroom and Latin, and loved that. And
still remember any of that?
Yeah, of course. I was good.
Were you?
Yes, I was very good. I won competitions. But then I went to secondary school and got really into, went to Acrobatics. My friend Jenny Holmes was in Amdram, so I went with her. And so I kind of stopped dancing for a bit. I mean, obviously I'm still dancing now in musicals, but I'm not like obviously a full-on dancer. What about you?
You always say you can't really dance.
I'm not a great dancer. I'm a good blagger.
No, you're not. You're very good.
Thanks, Griffy. But I'm not a technical dancer because I didn't train, obviously. So I just hope for the best.
I remember I saw a boy tap dancing in Nottingham Panto, Theatre Royal Panto, which is where I'm from, when I was about 7, and I was like, I really want to do that. So I went to a drama group. We always did singing at school anyway, but yeah, I went to a drama group, and then this drama group did this big festival local in Nottingham, and there was this dance school. I was like, oh, that's quite a good dance school. Didn't think anything any more of it, and then I was in the Boy Scouts, and I only joined the Boy Scouts so I could do the gang show. The gang show is like a big show that they did at Nottingham Theatre Royal, which is the biggest theatre.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only joined, and I had to go camping and learn knots and all this, and learn how to
just so you can do the show.
Just so I could do the show.
That's commitment.
Do it every 2 years. So I was like, and then I quit Scouts as soon as I did the gang show. But there was we did a big 42nd Street number. And they used tappers already, and I hadn't started dancing at that point. I was about 9, and the choreographer picked me out because she needed more boys, and I was like, oh, I was eating my lunch. I was like, oh my God, please pick me. She went, oh, we need more boys. Come and join it. And then for Tap Springs, I just had to jog on the spot.
Aww.
I know.
He's a really good tapper. Maybe we could do a tap class.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I can't really tap, but you could teach me some. I'll be the bad tapper, and you can be great. Why because we've put this on the laptop, I keep doing like I'm on the laptop and I'm not. It's on the phone, Amy. Someone said, oh my God, I used to do the gang show. I've never heard this term, the gang show. Do a Latin class with Oti. I know, we should do her class. 5 best... I don't even know what Helen is talking about. Yes, I have done tap for 6 years. Yeah, I was never good at tap. Well, I just didn't do it enough, I don't think.
You're rhythmical though, because you sing.
Very rhythmical. I love tap. Like I love when I see people do it. I think, wow, that's so cool. Would you ever want to live in New York? Yes, I would really like to live in New York. Absolutely, I love it there.
Well, you will do when you go to Broadway.
When I go to Broadway, yeah. There you go.
Next petition,
yeah. Are you still in touch with the other queens? Yes, I am. Is 14 too late of an age to start theatre? No.
Never.
You can start any time.
Never too late. Little Kylie hit for you.
We watched Moulin Rouge last night, and
Yeah.
Kylie's in that. If you've seen Moulin Rouge, go and watch Moulin Rouge the movie. It's so good.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's so beautiful. And Kylie's the green fairy in it, and she's very good.
I'm the green fairy.
What's your least favourite parts of musical theatre? Oh.
As an industry, or just?
Yeah, it must be like as an industry.
Rejection's hard, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You get used to it though, don't you?
Yeah.
Really, it's just part of the job. But yeah, I guess that's the hardest part is, going for. What's she doing?
And sometimes it just takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite tough sometimes, like you were saying about how it all just works out in the end, doesn't it? It's kind of stuff always happens for a reason, and it's kind of holding on to that and remembering.
That's what I mean. So if you don't get a job, and yeah, obviously you can be upset about it. I'm not saying don't get upset, but you have to think, well, there'll be something else, because there always is. Always, and you think, oh God, if I did get that job, I wouldn't have done this one. So, yeah.
In life as well.
In life. Helen says, what's your favourite film ever? Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah. Watch that.
Or Dreamgirls.
Mine was Stepping Out, Centre Stage, or Spice World the movie.
Spice World the movie.
Absolutely loved Spice
We
World
said
the
they
movie.
should do a Spice Girls musical, but to Spice World the movie.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. Any tips on memorising lines? Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. You have to... someone told me this the other day. So usually when you're learning lines, you'll just learn your own lines, don't you? If you've got to learn something quickly, you think, oh, I'll learn my own lines. But actually that's not very helpful. So this person I was talking to was like, learn the other person's lines, because as well as your own, obviously, but then you'll really understand what you're saying, and you really will be in the scene and listening to the other person more than just thinking, oh God, that's my line, and saying your line. So I thought that was really good.
That's really good.
I know it's obviously obvious to do that, but I'm the same. If I have to learn something really quickly, I literally go down my lines, and then yes, I'm listening to what the other person's saying, but really I'm trying to remember my other line. So
My acting teacher used to say, learn the journey first.
Yeah, then you learn.
So then
you
you
know
kind
the
of
scene.
because then if you do forget a line, you obviously know what the character's journey is in the scene. So
You can paraphrase it a
yeah.
bit then, can't you? My school is doing an adaptation of Les Mis.
Ooh.
Well done, I love Les Mis. What's the coolest thing you ever gotten to do on stage? Oh God, I don't know.
What about when you won that thing with Goldstone? That was quite amazing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was so good. So Helen, again, who's on here, our group Goldstone, we went to Kazakhstan, and they have this thing called the Voice of Astana, which is a big competition over there. It's a bit like the Eurovision, because Kazakhstan aren't in the Eurovision, so they do their own one, and it's incredible. It's just in this arena, and it's amazing. And we won!
Yay!
Woohoo! So we won for the UK, and that was amazing to just be singing to a stadium full of people.
That's incredible.
Oh, that feeling. I'll put it on my Instagram, because it was just like insane. Helen's still got the trophy in her office.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. What's your least favourite song in 6? Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to think what one I... No, I don't know, actually. They're all great, aren't they? No, I don't know. Don't know that one. Did you see Viva Forever? I didn't. Gribby saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It was good.
Oh my God. Why are you lying? He's lying. We had a conversation about it. He's lying.
It was good. The cast were very talented. The cast were incredible. I just don't think the songs worked in the context that they were in, but...
I didn't see it. I don't know. But we think Spice World the movie.
Yeah.
Would be great. How do you fake the accent for House of Holbein? I haven't got a very good German accent. I couldn't do it. What's the best gift you ever got for free?
Gillian chocolate.
Gillian chocolate.
Or Godivas, which we like.
Or Godiva chocolates, which we still have some here.
Oh, do we?
We've got 2 boxes left.
2?
Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah, Gillian chocolate's the best. Did you have any costume malfunctions in 6? Yeah, always. The costume when we first got them, they were so, because they're all plastic, all like perspex. We were all just like had so many like cuts and scrapes and all sorts. I mean, that's not really a mishap, but they were very painful. What's your favourite biscuits? All of them.
You like a chocolate digestive.
Oh yeah. So when we first were on lockdown and I was a bit sad, I ate a packet of chocolate digestives, milk chocolate digestives every day. Every day. I mean, I've just exchanged them for a box of these a day, to be honest. I'm not really...
You're a dunker, aren't you?
Yeah, I like dunking them in my tea.
We said we don't like those nice ones.
The nice or the neves.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, strangest places you've ever done a show or concert. So the strangest place I've ever done a show or concert.
Top up. You're right.
I haven't even started this yet. No. By the way, I'm taking my vitamins. That's why I keep taking vitamins. The strangest place I've ever done a show or concert. It was my birthday, 5th of June. God, a long time ago. I can't remember how many years ago, but a lady asked me to. It was also her birthday, and she asked me if I would come and sing. She was a musical theatre fan. If I would come and sing and do a concert for her. And I thought, I bet she's booked out like a community hall, or she's booked out a venue and she wants me to come and sing. And she wanted a boy singer, so I asked my best friend John, who's on here, John Deepmore, and we went down to this place, and it was her house. So we were like, oh, okay, fine. And in her living room, which was tiny, it was so small, she laid out like rows of chairs. And then she had like a little CD player with all the tracks on, which was so quiet. And we were singing like big songs like Defying Gravity and all sorts. And I was singing here, and the front row was like here, and I was just belting songs in their face. And me and John sang Beauty and the Beast, and we just couldn't keep it together. We were laughing so much because there was all these people just like staring up at us. That was quite amusing.
And you did Westminster Abbey, you told me the other day.
Oh yes, we did a Goldstone gig in Westminster Abbey, which is also very unusual because it was a cappella and they wanted songs from Les Mis. So I arranged like these 3-part versions of Castle on a Cloud, On My Own, and I Dreamed a Dream, and it was to 12 people in Westminster Abbey. So it was stunning that 12 people. And I had my phone to get like the starting note, so I was like, ding, 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 there is a castle on a cloud. That was quite amusing. Who do Elphaba? Ooh, I don't think I would. Someone said, would you play Elphaba if you got it?
Oh, I thought you were
I've auditioned for Elphaba probably about 20 times and never got it, so I don't think that will happen. Have you ever been to Geneva? Yes, John, I've been to Geneva. Me and John did a concert in Geneva about 7 years ago, and it was one of the best nights of our lives. We had an absolute ball. Did your scalp hurt when it was up in 6? Yes, it did. Thank you. My hair fell out.
Did it?
Yeah, because it was so originally I had a plait, which wasn't my own hair. It was like a fake hair. So I had the crown on and my hair was like scraped up into it, and then a fake plait that came down. But then it was all the hair at the front of my head was obviously being ripped out because I used to whip my hair around. So this fake, really heavy plait was like also hitting people in the face and all sorts. So we got rid of that, and then I had my own hair, which was like this colour at the time, which was obviously much better. And then they dyed it pink. What's a strange fact about you?
Well, that's a good one.
Don't know, because went to college, they did this whole thing where on the first day, because I went to Arts Ed for a month. Don't know if I've told you this or not, but I was at Arts Educational for a month. And on the first day, they make everyone get up in front of the whole school, so it's really nerve-wracking, and say a strange fact about yourself. And mine was this, which some of you will know this already because Maya asked me this once, but mine was, when I was younger, I had 2 hamsters, one called Dave and one called Steve, and Dave ate Steve.
Oh my God.
And that's what I said in front of the whole of Arts Ed, and they were just like silent. It's not really a strange fact about me though, is it? What's yours?
I fainted on a first date.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Something bleed?
Yeah, we went to the cinema.
And did you cut yourself?
No, it was because he paid for dinner. It was so lovely. Paid for dinner, and then he took me to the cinema. And he said, "Oh, what do you want to see?" And I went, "Oh, well, I quite like horrors." So he took me to see Hostel, which I didn't know what it was.
Achilles.
Yes.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
And I fainted in the cinema.
Don't watch that. It's a horrible movie. Me and John Deep watched that together.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Don't
watch those
I don't do
films.
well with gore or anything like that.
No, I don't like those movies. I like scary movies when they're about ghosts and things, but I don't like them when they're like about horrible people. Favourite In the Heights song? Breathe. Love that song. I once fell off a raft while whitewater rafting. Would you ever want to be in a horror film? I think I'll be too scared. I know it's a film.
You'd be good in something like Scream.
But the girl that dies in the first scene. that would be me, wouldn't it? Could you do another dance tutorial soon? We're going to do one!
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
But we'll put the info on the Instagram today. Favourite sick song? Hi from Australia. Scariest film you've ever seen? Oh, we were talking about it the other day. What was it called? Eden Lake or Mean Creek?
No, Eden Lake is definitely one.
I think it's called Eden Lake. It's got Michael Fassbender in, and I can't remember the girl's name, but she's a really good actress. And it's more like a psychological thriller. But I liked it because it's something that could really happen. But don't watch it.
No.
Don't watch it because it was quite scary. And there's the other one that you watched about the Australian outback.
Oh,
there's a lot of Australians on here.
Wolf Creek.
Is it called Wolf Creek?
Yeah, it's called Wolf Creek. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Don't watch these movies. Can you do Australian? No, because my Australian is not very. No, was that good? I don't know if that's good or not.
That was good.
Yeah. Have you seen The Haunting of Hill House? Yes, I loved that. That was good. Have you seen that on Netflix?
No.
Again, really scary, so maybe don't. How do you deal with feisty people? John, what do you mean by feisty people? What does that mean? Feisty.
Feisty or feisty?
Feisty. Is it like shady?
Attitude, yeah, attitudey.
Don't indulge in their.
Yeah, you kill them with kindness, don't you? That's your motto.
It's not my motto. It's Helen Currup's motto.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So once we had because we were in business together with Goldstone with the company, and oh my God, girls, we're trying to do something here, okay? Yeah. So we always come across people who aren't very nice or whatever. And I am quite fiery, so I get really annoyed very, very quickly, especially if I just don't like injustice and don't like people being mean to other people. Anyway, so I lose it in a very extreme way. It's called the Aimie rage. But Helen is like really cool and calm and collected, and she's always like, Aimie, just kill them with kindness. So I'd want to like fly off the handle. She'd be like, oh really? Oh okay, I'm so sorry. And actually, ever since working with Helen, I try to. I don't always succeed, but I try to adopt that. If anyone's ever, why are you laughing at me? Because the man in the lift.
I've seen the Aimie rage. But to be fair, that was horrible what he did.
Yeah, thank you.
You stood up for an old lady, didn't you?
Yes, I was on the tube once, right? Well, in the tube lift, and this man, this young man, pushed this old lady, and no one in the lift did anything. So obviously, I lost my mind, And anyway, I got the rage. That was basically it, and started screaming at this
You
man.
what? You what? That's what happens. Oh, it's so fun to watch.
Oh God! But as I said, kill with kindness and just send the other person love. Didn't we have it the other day? Someone was really mean.
Yeah, because you hold me back a bit because I'm very.
Yeah, someone was.
I like to say my piece, don't I?
Yeah, Gribby likes to fight back, but there's no point in life.
Choosing your battles, isn't it?
Pick your battles, and just kill them with kindness. Be nice to the people that are not nice to you, because trust me, it will annoy them more than you screaming and shouting at them. Have you watched Tiger King? We started watching it the other night, and then we fell asleep, but we are watching it. Oh my God, John Deere, I'm not even reading that out. How does the Aimie rage work? You guys will never see it, and it never really happens. Sometimes the rage is needed, Helen is saying. Only sometimes.
I've not seen it in a while.
You haven't seen it?
I know.
No, I don't think you've really seen it properly.
Yeah.
You'd only see it if someone was mean to the dogs, then I'd lose it.
Yeah.
Or someone was mean to a friend of mine or something like that. Or then you'd see it, my friend. Luther or Smash? Oh, they're completely different.
Smash.
I mean, no, I love Luther.
Do you?
Yeah, I love Luther.
You can't do that to Ivy and
Karen. We finished Smash, guys, and we were really upset.
We cried. We actually cried.
It's so good.
Oh, I just want
So
to know what
good.
happens next.
I know, I wish there was another thing. Or even just like a one-off episode if they did that. Oh. I haven't been to Singapore. I've been through Singapore, but I've not.
I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
I want to stay at Raffles. You know the Raffles Hotel?
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Say hello. Say hello. Magic is nuts. Ever been told off by a company manager? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, Helen. With you, I got told off. Me and Helen did Dirty Dancing together, and we got told off for missing a rehearsal. And it was so bad, actually. I was such a bad friend. Please bear in mind, this is about 8 years ago, something like that. So we were really fired up to have this meeting with the company manager. We went in there and I was absolutely silent and didn't say a word, and Helen was kind of left on her own. I was a really bad friend. So yes, I have been told off by a company manager for missing a rehearsal.
Mine was for messing about in Panto.
In Panto? It's a rite of passage.
Exactly. Boring.
Oh, you've got to have a good time on Panto.
Exactly.
It's Christmas. What would you tell younger Aimie from John Deere? I would tell her...
Meet Gribby sooner.
Oh, God. That's such a hard... I got asked this the other day. I don't know. I think just stick to your gut, because because I started so young in the industry, I let other people tell me what to do a lot, and I would go along with, because I thought, oh, they're experienced, they know what they're talking about, and I just go along with it, where inside I probably knew that some things weren't right. So I would probably say just trust your gut more, because actually my instinct was always correct, and sometimes the other people weren't doing the best thing for me. So I would do that. What would you do?
I'd say it will all work out in the end. You're going to come across times in your life that are going to be really tough, and that you think there's no way out, but you've got to just remember that you'll get to your final destination somehow, and it might not be what you think it is, but you will. Yeah, just keep going and keep working through it.
Gribby, what's it like to live with Aimie?
Fun! We do have a laugh, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
She's really chilled as a housemate as well. Really chilled.
And messy.
We both are a little bit.
We're both a bit messy, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, we've got a nice little schedule now.
Yeah.
We're really getting into the swing of this whole lockdown. We get up, we do our workout.
4 weeks on Monday.
We've done 4 weeks because the show closed
16th.
And your office
Yeah, we closed
on the 16th. And we've 4 weeks. We've done a month in the house. It's crazy. Who's your celebrity crush? Who did we say?
Who did we say?
Oh,
You said
Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Egerton.
Edgerton.
I don't even know his name, but he's gorgeous. He's in which you should watch. Lovely movie. The
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, he's so gorgeous.
I think for me, it's just anyone who's talented, really.
Adam Lambert for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Dream TV role. Oh God. I don't know. Something new and exciting. I'd love to play someone evil because I always play quite nice characters or like vulnerable people, or prostitutes. So I'd love to play someone who was like a real mean sort of character just for fun.
You'd be good like as Emily Blunt in Devil Wears
Yes,
Prada.
like that. So
Yeah.
I love her in that. Was it hard to do research for Kay Howard? In a way, yes. There wasn't much on her, but I got in contact with a writer called Gareth Russell, who had written one of the only books, like extensive books on Catherine Howard. And now we're really good friends. So, and he helped me a lot with her story and her like family life, and delved more into all the different men that were in her life. So he really, really helped me. Check that book out.
Because she was young, wasn't she, when she...
Yeah, she was only 13.
God. And how long was she married to him for, do you know? Was it a long time, or...?
No, I think it was like 18 months or something.
Okay.
Not long at all. Before he chopped her head off, the horrible man. How would you deal with someone who has a fear of heights? So this is a funny story. It's not acting related, but me and my mum went to Italy. We've been dreaming about going to Italy for years, and we kept saying we wanted to walk the Amalfi Coast together. And so my mum booked this holiday of a lifetime for my birthday, and we were walking the whole coast. But my mum has got vertigo, and she's like extremely afraid of heights. So why would she book this? Like, Italy is mountainous, and the walk, the Amalfi Coast, is just cliff. It's just cliff. So we go on this walk. We're like walking up this little incline. It's getting higher and higher. And all of a sudden, I turn around. She's on all fours. My mum is on all fours, going no, 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 no. And I'm like, Mum, come on. I'm like trying to pick up. No, Amy, you don't understand. Amy. Disaster. We got stuck on a mountain. She wouldn't move. I had no phone signal. It was a disaster.
I can't imagine your mum like that.
That's what I mean, isn't it
so,
weird?
It's so calm.
My
and
mum's really like
collected.
strong and like,
Yeah.
but not when it comes to heights. So funny. I was not helpful at all. I was like, Mum, come on, get over it. Come on, Faith. Pull yourself. Have a day off, Susan. Have a day off. Dream holiday. Gosh, anywhere right now. Anywhere. Do you ever go to theatre college? I love musical theatre. Do you need to go to theatre college? Well, I didn't go, but go.
Yeah.
Because I think it's... Well, you just have to. I'm like a anomaly.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but
It's so important, though.
It is important, because it opens a lot of doors for you getting into
Love
auditions.
you, bye-bye, Grace. Love you, bye-bye. Sorry that Gribby infiltrated your life the other day.
I love doing this.
I know.
thing.
Gribby
Like,
just jumps in on people's lives.
It's fun.
Would you say you are spiritual? Yes, I am spiritual. I haven't got it all figured out yet, but definitely am a spiritual person.
You like crystals and stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah, I just... Grace said she loved it. Gribby for Seymour. Brilliant.
I'd be a good singer.
You could sing it as well. You can sing really high. What's your favourite movie? Shawshank Redemption. Gribby for Seymour.
Yay.
My favourite crystals were Goldstone. So that's why me and Helen named the company Goldstone, was because Goldstone is a man-made crystal, so it's like man-made success. So
Oh, that's very clever.
it's really beautiful. Actually, someone bought me one once. Oh gosh, I bought a few different gold stones because you can get a blue one and a green one, and the one that the company is based on, which is the gold one. And they're very beautiful.
Mine are diamonds. Diamonds are a gay's best friend.
God. How many bits of gold? Natty! You bought me goldstone! Oh, yes. I've got a lot. And my mum used to buy me all sorts of like jewellery and necklaces. But the one you bought me was beautiful. It was green. And I'd never seen a green one until then. It's on my windowsill now. Thank you very much. No, it was green. I'm going to have a look and I'll message you. Do you have a favourite underwater animal? A dolphin?
Oh.
Or a seahorse?
Seahorse.
Not a seahorse.
I don't know why I went
seahorse.
really northern then.
A seahorse? Oh, I love a seahorse, me. What Broadway show do you wish would return? I don't know.
As in 2 Broadway or 2 West End?
I don't know either. Not sure. I'm trying to think of something that closed that I really liked. Not sure.
I liked Parade at the Donmar Warehouse. That was stunning.
Everyone says that was one of the best productions.
That's the best thing
ever.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's one of the best things I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Oh, yeah.
With Bertie Carvel was incredible.
Yeah. And what was the girl's name?
Lara.
Pulver.
Yeah.
Yes, go and listen to Parade. It's a beautiful show. Do you think you can still remember your part for Kay Howard? No. I actually don't. I thought if I ever go back, would I be able to do it? Because, you know, people go back all the time. And the answer is no. I actually had a dream. Oh my God, you just
Did
remember.
you?
I had a dream that I had to go back and do it. And I couldn't remember any of it. And they were like, oh, just go on the side of the stage. Like when Genesis went back, she just was on the side of the stage. And did she have a script? Can't remember, but she just sat on the chair on the throne, and eventually I had to do that because I couldn't remember any of the choreography and I couldn't remember the words. I tried to sing All You Want to Do the other day to see if I could remember it because I was going to do it for the Leave a Light On concert, and I couldn't remember it. Like I could remember bits, but because every chorus changes, as you know, every pre-chorus changes, like the tenses a lot. Couldn't remember it. I thought I don't want to do it and not do it as well as I've done it in the past. So if I ever do it again, I need to do some serious work.
And there's no real BVs to help you out. It's just
no, there aren't.
Do. Yeah.
But yes, I'd have to do some rehearsals, I think, if I ever went back. Can you get into theatre with acrobatic, gymnastics and dance training?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great if you've got acrobatics up your sleeve. They always ask in auditions, don't they, at the end, oh, can you do any gymnastic flips or whatever, things like that. My favourite story. Oh my God, I'm going to embarrass him. John D. In an audition once, when at the end, after the dance call, they said, oh, if anyone's got any tricks, can you do it? He did a yoga headstand.
Brilliant. Of course he did. Really slowly.
Can you do a standing split? No. Can you?
Get that leg up.
No, I can't. He's saying, oh my God. No. Would you ever want to play Elphaba? I used to. When I was younger, I always wanted to play Elphaba. Now, I don't think I could do it. I mean, never say never, but it's a very difficult role, and I don't know if I could do that 8 shows a week. What was your favourite part of working in the Heights? I just loved the character. She was such... And I'd always wanted to play her. I saw Victoria Hamilton Barrett play it when it first opened at the King's Cross Theatre. I went to see it and she was Daniela. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I'd love to play that part, but I'll never get cast as that part because I always play like the, I don't know, what you call the young kind of romantic lead sort of character. I never get to play like the funny one. So then when I got the call that they wanted me to play that, I was so happy because I thought, yes, finally someone thinks I'm funny. That was my favourite thing. And the company were great, and there's so many other things. But do you need to be flexible to be in musical theatre? I mean, it helps.
Yeah, not really though. Philip Joel can barely do the splits in his work.
Can he do split? He can. John Deep just said he's going to get me back for the headstand. John Deep knows too much about me. Way too much. Have you watched Glee? Yes, I loved Glee. I wanted to be Laura Michelle. Laura Michelle?
Yeah.
Leia Michelle.
Leia Michelle.
Dead. Have you seen any other Six casts? Have I? No. Because I was supposed to go back and see... I wanted to go back and see Natalie. And then I never could. So no, I haven't. I was going to go and see Jodie on tour. But again, I couldn't because I started Pretty Woman. So no, I haven't seen any others. I'd love to actually, though. I'd love to go back and see the show now. I think it would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
To just appreciate it and be like, I'm not doing it because I know how hard it is. Favourite season of Glee? First or second?
Yeah.
And then I lost it. It just went off on a tangent. Do you have any advice on coming out? Do you?
You know when it's right for you, so whenever you're ready, and just you're no different a person before coming out to when you tell people. So just hold on to that and you can do it.
Any tips for people with stage fright, singing wise? I think we had a question like this last week.
Yeah.
For me, you just have to use the nerves because you can't really. You can ease them, but they're always going to be there. So you just have to use them for good and not let them overcome you. I know that is easier said than done. I understand that, but if I ever feel nervous in an audition or something, I try to just put it into the acting. You know.
Use your craft.
Think of how they use it.
You'd be a good Sereno in fame.
Oh, thank you.
Hashtag. My singing teacher used to put a drop of lavender when you're having a singing lesson under your nose.
What is it? To calm you down?
Yeah, because I think you revert back. Lavender's quite calming anyway, but it reverts you back to your singing lesson. So if you do it, if you put it. Oh my god,
I love that.
Yes, if you put it under your nose when you're doing your singing lesson, and then do it just before you go in for an audition, you kind of.
That is amazing because smell is so what's the word? Like it can take you back to certain times. John just said he's trying to get me back now for telling you the handstand story, but you know I don't have any shame. Have you ever had water poisoning? And if so, how did you cope? Yes, I have had water poisoning, as have you, John. Me and John Deep went to Egypt and we drank some water that we shouldn't have drunk, and then we were very, very ill. And I shouldn't go into that really, but our friendship became even more closer than we wanted it to be. Did you guys enjoy the Olivier Awards? Greatest moments? Yes! We did. We had such a nice night. It was so nice to have something to look forward to as well. So
and getting dressed up.
We had
hymns.
We had hymns and champagne and it was lovely. The Oliviers are so good. The first time I've ever been was last year. So it was really nice. I hope we get to go to the real thing.
We will.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Theatre will be back.
The theatre will be back. In my last audition, I did my aerial, but slipped and broke my toe.
Ow.
And everyone laughed at you. How dare they laugh at you? That's not very nice. I'm sorry that you broke your toe. Nostalgic. Thank you, Helen.
Yeah.
Useless.
Useless.
What was your favourite location on the Six tour? I loved Norwich.
Did you?
Yeah, I loved Norwich. It's beautiful. It's like really
Yeah.
old, like got the old town, which was
Manchester, not Manchester. I love Manchester.
No, I like Manchester. Yeah, Manchester's great.
Good night out.
But I've been there a lot to Manchester,
Yeah.
so I've never been to